We move fast, and fast makes mistakes, and so But by and large, the people that get out there and say it's the worst thing ever and it's bad for the seller, and they're actually just don't understand. And that's been my experience.
Yeah, if I was like a seller listening, I guess one of the most common questions we get on the real estate side is, what if you default? Like, what if you don't pay? Like, then it's like there is pros to the seller obviously getting out of that situation because you took over, they move on to their dream property or whatever. But if I'm a seller, for example, we have, one of the clients this past year who had a divorce sale, and she just didn't feel comfortable knowing who was going to be moving in. What if her divorce, somebody like yourself defaults on the property, now it goes back to, those are obviously the risks that run with subject to in terms of who's coming in, taking over. Do you find that there's a way to articulate that assurance, or is it just kind of...
Well, I think that what's more important than articulating the insurance is making sure that the subject to buyer is educated in handling the process properly.
Yeah.
Because I always tell my sellers, if I default, which by the way has never happened, if I default, that's actually the best case scenario for you.
Yeah.
Because in most cases, I've done something to improve the property.
Right.
I've been paying down the mortgage. I've stabilized it with a renter. And at the end of the day, if I default, you're getting a property back in a better situation than when you gave it to me to begin with.